Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. What's he saying right now? He's always got some cool stuff to say. This is Brian Lewis with MMT Investing, and things just changed. So he is saying that all these corporate stock buybacks that led to the stock market crash is criminal activity from the corporations. He says that gold and silver are God's money. He is saying that gold, silver, and Bitcoin are outside of the dollar system and they're insurance. And he is saying, why are gold, silver, and Bitcoin coming down during this crash? And it's because of the crash and the liquidity squeeze and the oil prices crashing. It just pulls everything down. And he always smashes that like button right now, please, to help me out with the YouTube algorithm. So let's take a look at those ideas. I've talked about the insurance assets a few times before. And I think for the next month and a half, while we're in this credit contraction down cycle, gold is going to be the best asset on the ups. And then at the end of this credit contraction cycle, when we hit our bottom and reverse into another credit expansion, I think silver might be the best monetary asset for about 3 months. Like 1.5 months from now, when we do the bottom of the credit cycle, I think silver will be I think silver will be better than gold for those 3 months. And Bitcoin is just absolutely crazy to guess what it's going to do. But Bitcoin had a very recent giant bubble, and I think it's just going to come down off of that bubble for a while. I mean, I feel like Bitcoin's next big thing might be 10 years from now or something like that. And I think gold maybe the next kind of asset bubble, because silver's still coming down off of its bubble as well. I think maybe 4 months from now, when we kind of hit the top on the long bear market, I think gold might have the start of gold's new bubble. I think gold might be the next bubble. So that's a look at what Robert Kiyosaki's saying this week and how that fits in with my cyclical investing and when those assets actually are going to go up. And not just the general idea that they're cool, but like actually investing in them at certain times and certain bottoms and certain tops when you get in and out of those assets. So yeah, again, like gold, in about a week and a half, when we try to find the bottom, this intermediate bottom in the crash, gold will be a good up on the next bull trap. And then at the bottom and the end of the crash, I think that is where the whole market conditions will change into an expansion and a growth phase. And I think silver will be the best asset on that 3 month up. And then at the top of that, I think, again, gold is going to be really good on the long bear market. And I think Bitcoin is not going to be interesting until after the end of the long bear market. And then I think at the bottom of that long bear market, I think silver again will be good. And then I don't know about Bitcoin. I don't know. That's just some ideas about those assets. And then how safe are they? I don't know. Complicated, store physical, get a fund. It's all risky. Dollars are risky. All the money assets are risky. So yeah, the diversification plan is just like try to figure out what to do. Not much of a plan, just kind of dig through the conditions as they go and see how they're performing. So that is the general idea. This is not investment advice, and cheers.